Hey, how you doing today? It's Chef Tom from the Cardinal Cafe. Today we are going to make an awesome pasta dish. Today we are going to make a Linguini Carbonara. And this is a dish that I made years and years ago at the Dayton's River Room back home in St. Paul when I was a chef there. And it's just been one of my favorites for all these years. It's great for a special occasion. And realistically, you can make this with a lot of things that you find right in your cabinet. So number one, being as this is a pasta dish, the first thing I want to do is make up a little bit of garlic butter and garlic toast to go on the side of this. And one cool thing that I really like with my garlic toast is I like to put a little tiny bit of basil in there. So the first thing I'm going to do today is show you how to chiffonade basil. And we're just going to roll up these nice basil leaves. We're going to take our French knife, and we know how sharp these knives are, and we are just going to chiffonade. That's what this is. Okay, we're just cutting little strips of rolled up basil. Look at that. And I honestly, I wish you could smell this right now. It smells so good, so fresh. You set this over, and now we've got some beautiful softened butter, really nice. We're just going to take a little bit of our basil, put it right in there. And what would garlic butter be without fresh garlic? We'll go ahead and we'll put some of that in there. Now, we're just going to mash this up, okay? This doesn't have to have anything special happen to it, other than just mash it up, mix it up real good. And then we're just going to grab our toast. Right here we have some really beautiful Italian bread that was just baked this morning. And we're just going to take a plop of this butter, get it right on there. The thing is, you don't have to be stingy. Okay? You want this to have plenty of garlic and plenty of butter and basil. Make it just absolutely delicious. And then before this toast goes in the oven, we're going to go ahead and we're going to sprinkle a little bit of parm on there, okay? Delicious Parmesan cheese. Makes your garlic toast absolutely amazing. Now, in the time that it takes to bake this garlic toast, we're going to finish the rest of this meal, okay? So this is going in. All right, we're going to heat up our pan. And so we're going to take a little tiny bit of bacon grease and just put a little drizzle right there in the pan, okay? Because we're going to be sauteing our garlic and basil and green onion and a lot of other things in this. So as this pan's getting warm, you can see that I have my bacon, my peas, basil, garlic, green onion. And here's a funny thing. There is a lot of different things that can go in this pasta, okay? Myself, I love everything that I have here in front of me to go in this. I've got a brother-in-law that can't stand black olives. Larry, good thing you're not eating this. All right, our pan is getting nice and hot. We're going to get us a little scoop of butter. Yeah. All right, you can hear it starting to warm up. Okay? So, let's go ahead and start with a little garlic. And get that butter all turned outer here. Now, you do not need a huge amount of garlic, but I do like some. A little green onion, because I'm a fan. And now, of course, who does not love bacon? All right? You don't need a whole bunch of bacon, because it's going to make it a little salty, but it's going to be delicious. Little touch of basil in there. Even though we've got some in our butter, I like a little bit more. All right, so the thing is, this is a very, very fresh dish. All right, this dish only needs to cook for a very few minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna slide some peas in there. You can hear that bacon sizzling so nice. We're just gonna stir this up for a second. Yeah, everything's coming together. So at this point, everything's cooking real nice. We're gonna go ahead with our heavy cream. We're gonna go with about a cup of heavy cream in here. And now we're just gonna let that reduce for a minute or two. And you can see that we've got a lot of heat here. It's coming right up. This is perfect. Now, we've got our linguine here. You can actually use any pasta that you have, okay? This can be done with even with an elbow macaroni, a fusilli, anything, spaghetti. So, now, here's an interesting thing. Our pasta still has a little bit of starch on it, okay? So that's gonna help to thicken this dish. You can see this cream is boiling up real nice. We're gonna go ahead with a little parm in there. I'm just gonna give this a little stir. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for right there. Ooh, that is beautiful. Now, see this pasta? We have rinsed this pasta, okay? We rinsed some of the starch off so that this pasta would come apart when it's time to get it in the pan. And you know, you really only want 3 to 4 ounces of pasta in here because this is for one person. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here. Look at how delicious that looks. And you know what? If it's looking a little dry, don't be shy. Grab that cream and throw a little more in there. Okay? The thing is, as you're cooking this, you know, you're the one making the sauce. You have to make it the way you like it, all right? I like mine a little wet. And you know what now? Everything's coming together, the temperature's right. We're just gonna grab a little tiny bit more Parmesan. Just sprinkle it in there. I mean to tell you, this has been one of my favorite meals to make most of my life because realistically, it takes 5 to 10 minutes to make this. Okay, look at those beautiful colors in there. Your peas are nice and bright. Everything's looking good. We're going to give this one more minute. Yeah, I like the way that looks. Now, when it comes to serving pasta, you can absolutely serve it right on a plate, okay? It doesn't really matter, but when I make pasta, I don't want my sauce going everywhere. I want it to be somewhat contained, so I use a boat. Excuse the bell, we're definitely in a school setting, so the bell goes off from time to time. Look at that. That is beautiful. Okay, now, what about our black olives? I think we should put those in right now. The reason that we don't put these black olives in earlier is because we don't want them to get more mushy than they are, okay? So we're just going to sprinkle those in. Look at that. How much color does that add? Now we're going to stir that up good. Ooh, this looks delicious. Now, we have this gorgeous pasta dish, right? All kinds of fresh ingredients. We got toast in the oven. Everything's coming together. Now it's time to plate, all right? One thing when you're plating that is so important, for me, coming from the restaurant background, is a little bit of garnish. So we got to watch our pan because it's very hot. We're going to take our time and get our pasta in there. Look at that. You want to make sure everything is inside the rim. Now, here's an important thing. This dish is ready to eat now, right? So we have to wear gloves. You have, when it goes from the pan to the plate, then it's time to wash your hands and get some gloves. Okay? That's all part of the whole part of it of sanitation. Now, here we go. Just a few peas up on top, nice and fresh. A few black olives, because they are so delicious no matter what Larry says. Little fresh basil, look at that. And then we're going to finish that with just some nice parm. Ooh, look at that. I'm telling you, delicious. I'm so excited about this, it isn't funny. All right, let's go ahead and get our toast from the oven. Well, as it would happen in live TV, our oven is having a bit of a problem. So, let's give it one more minute. Let's flip this baby on to high. And in doing that, we're just going to take, just like we're getting ready for restaurant service, all right? When you're in the restaurant, you have got to make sure that your plate is perfect. Every single time. And that's what we have right here, right now. We're going to reach in here. We are going to find our most done piece of garlic toast. We're going to put that baby right on the edge here. A little more sprinkle of basil over there. And that is your Linguini Carbonara. I hope you try this, and I hope you like this. And the thing is, anything that you want us to try, you're always welcome to email us. My email is tbelisle@kcpublicschools.org. If you have questions about something you've seen or you want to see something different, please let us know. Go have a great day.